Y'all are fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Everybody.
Next time you're back in Florida, go back and get Publix chicken.
And I will, dude. I lived on it with a toddler, bro. I came home with it almost every day because he would eat it. It is a mid fucking chicken tender, by far a mid chicken tender. There's nothing about it that's over the top.
Brother,
is it a bad one? No, it is mid as hell.
Not mid. No,
Definitely
I've had mid. I've had mid. I've literally ate every chicken tender on the sub so far. Really.
Cup to cup.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not the energy I thought you were bringing.
It's Cup to Cup episode number 285. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate y'all coming in. It's episode 285. We got a crazy ass episode in front of us. Lots of stuff to talk about. We got bracket. It's back. We took a week off. Sorry about it. Jason's fault, not mine. Florida man. Florida man would never do something like that. That would be Virginia man, aka busy man. But also we got movie talk, bracket time, dad tip. This is where we fucked up. Name that show, and then we out of here. Like a thief in the night. With that being said, I got my boys here. I'm gonna say his name real quick before he freezes up. We got Chase here. Chase.
Yo, maybe I'm over for you.
Don't play around, Chase.
No shit.
If that,
Don't do that. You joke. Chase is joking. 7 Minutes in Heaven was a literal fucking disaster.
It was disastrous.
But you know, for those of you that listened, you know what we're talking about. We also have Chris here, Whiskey Chris. I waited till he took a sip of his drink.
Thank you. You did. Yeah, it is. It feels weird. It's not vodka, but it's pretty good. Jack Daniels.
Welcome back, Jack Daniels of all things.
I mean, I like Jack Daniels. Went to the I think we went to the distillery, and I was like, oh, I got to get some Jack Daniels now. It's recency bias.
Weird flex.
I do notice. What is that picture of the beach up in your corner, right over your left shoulder?
That one?
Yeah.
Can't believe I hit it. Oh, that's something my dad gave it to me. I'm not sure where he got that
Papa.
from, but he Papa, yeah. Not sure where he got it, so. It used to be above here, but I put it back there so you can look at it now. Just for you, bro.
Then we got Jason here. He's here. Jason is back. He's done shredding up the fucking mountains, bro.
Fucking killing it, dude.
Then we went to Vegas. Fucking went 600 on black. Hit it.
Okay.
Went to the blackjack tables. Fucking put 90. Double down. And then fucking hit me. And then it hit bro. And then hit me again. And then the lights went off, and then we fucked 4 hookers because it's legal, and then we went home.
Legal in Vegas. What happens in Vegas?
How much did he win?
I actually lost like 300. I don't think.
Yeah.
I had the 100. I had like 200 from the winnings of last year, and I lost that back. So I think I'm like maybe. Down
Wait a second. Wait, hold on a second.
I know it blows you away.
He keeps track across a lifetime of savings.
You're like Vegas. You are up 200 on me right now, but I will get you next year.
Get you.
I basically keep the cash on me, and I won it, and so I just kept it on me, and I never spent it, so I came back. So
what are you talking about right now?
I had $200 in cash left over. So basically, I won last year like $800 or $900.
Last year,
I won $800 or $900.
He keeps track across a lifetime.
Yeah, I brought back. Also turned down the mic a little bit less than that. A little. Don't you went too much, Chase? You went too much. So basically, I go to Vegas a couple times a year because of work. And last year I went up big, so I came home and gave Emily like $500 in cash, and I kept $200 on me. And then I went up and
did you give her a kiss first and be like, "This is for you, baby"?
Yeah, for sure. I threw it at her, thinking it would be sexy. Like, hey, does this turn you on?
Here,
she did not accept that. She did not accept it.
She's like, that makes me feel like a dirty bitch.
Yeah. I was like, I kind of like it, like you being a dirty bitch. She goes, that's not what I'm about. I'm like, fuck. All right, so that's
I'm a
awesome.
clean lady. I'm a nice lady.
Clean lady. But yeah, that's why I don't tell you.
My thing is like, where did you keep this extra money?
In my wallet.
You just kept for a whole entire fucking year. You kept that amount of cash in your wallet.
Yeah.
Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich.
I don't need the cash though. How often do you need
Me neither.
cash?
Yeah, totally. Who needs cash?
I don't spend the cash. I try not to.
I hear you, brother. Crypto's up for me right now too.
Careful.
Fuck off.
But anyway, so all my boys here except for Jose, he is currently en route back to Florida. So,
But he's in our dock right now. I see his little face up in the
oh,
looking.
our
pumpkin!
rundown. There he is. He's up there.
Everybody
He's in
wave to
there.
him
There he
in the
is.
dock in the Google
Waving the
Doc.
dog. Hey,
Hi,
dude.
Google Doc.
Gone but not forgotten.
All right.
Oh, I forgot about him.
It's like I already forgot in a split second.
He-
Opening item. We good? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready if you are, my friend.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Rocking.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
Opening item this week. Get excited. Clearly from Chris.
Sure not.
No? Who's
That's
it from?
Jason, right? He's the one
I
that
like
watches
this
that show.
By the way,
Yeah.
Chase, you should watch it because I know you and Mary will like it.
I probably would.
No, not
In the
just
show-
you, bitch. You and Mary.
Okay, my bad.
It's
Whenever
a
you're
couple
done.
show. Damn it.
Okay.
Just
In the
fucking
show-
watch it. All right, Kevin, go ahead.
In this show, Ghosts. Great
The
name
American
for a show.
version.
Great name
sorry.
for a show.
Parentheses, American version. Go ahead.
It's another one that they stole from The Office.
The theory is that when you die and become a ghost, you have to be a ghost where you died and can never leave that exact location. So which location would be the worst to die at and never leave?
So, Chase, before you kind of offer up like your Chase's question, so the surrounding area is kind of like they died on a mansion, like this big mansion kind of
Hell
area,
yeah.
like back in the
Great
old day
place
kind of
to
thing.
die.
Yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
it has like a good amount of property, but it's basically to the property line of all the places. So if you got a lot of property, you can go all the way out there. But if it's not under the property line, and they make
Can't
fun
go.
of themselves during the show, there's just like how the property line, how do they know about the property
Is
line?
this show a
It's just like-
comedy or?
it's a comedy, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I had wondered that, but I wasn't going to chase the question because I did assume that at least it was like the building at least.
Yeah. Well, not the building, property line. So
But
you
you're
can
saying
leave the
property, yeah.
building
So that
and
makes
go
it
to the
even
front.
that makes it even more so, yeah.
So, for
Go for a
example,
nature
and
walk.
I'll explain to you because you're like, what happens if you leave the property line? It basically shoots you back. So they do it often because they can possess people, and so when they possess somebody and they want to get them back and they don't know how to get out of the body, they'll force them through the property line, and it shoves them out of the body and sends them right back to the house. So it's kind of like a.
What kind of fucking shit are you watching, bro?
Dude, I love this show. I really do think it's a funny show.
I've heard it. I
I
never
actually
watched
watched
it.
the British one, and then they came out with the English one or American
Of
one.
course. We made it better. Yeah.
Of course, always.
Always
So, Chase, worst place to die at and never leave.
Rest stop. It's a rest stop. On top of just
that's a
not
good
a
one.
lot going on there, except people shitting and pissing and probably drug usage. It's just
Prostitution.
going to be it's just
Easily.
going to be the same thing over and over again. You're going to see some wild shit, but you're also just going to see some like really fucked up shit, and you're just around like I don't know. It sounds awful. It sounds like the worst.
I agree. That's a good one. Chris?
Ooh, see, that I was gonna say public restroom. That'd be another nice one. But see, when you said
Property
the
lines.
property line,
Yeah, it kind of
that's
threw
what
me off.
that's what
Threw
threw
me
me. I
off.
was like, ooh, because I was talking this about Courtney. I was gonna say ocean, but I'm like, if no property line, like you could do.
Yeah, you just fucking.
I mean, you could do the entire ocean. I mean, you'd be by yourself if you drowned and you're just kind of hanging out in the ocean. I'll still
You'd
roll with
find
the
someone
ocean.
else eventually.
I mean, eventually, but you would just spend so much time just like, cool, I'm just hanging out in the water. So yeah, I'll roll with the ocean. That would suck. I mean, drowning would suck to begin with, but then having to just be stuck in the ocean, just waiting for like, oh,
Like
there's a
floating?
ship. Yeah, they're just like
the
floating.
sharks and shit. Like, okay, cool.
That's a good one. I don't know how that would work. Like, is it the property line of that
Where does it
ocean? So
cut
if it's
off?
in the
Yeah.
Pacific, like, can you go on the
Can
The
I
land?
just
whole
die there?
the whole Arctic Ocean.
God,
Yeah,
that
I'm
would
just
suck.
be
Yeah.
freezing. I'd be dead, so I guess I would be freezing.
Yeah, I
know
would
that.
agree.
It's true. I haven't been dead. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same lines. I was thinking like a mountain, like Mount Everest. I think that would be a shitty place to die because
What?
you wouldn't have
You got
wouldn't
beautiful
have
views all the time.
with no
And
company.
you have lots
Like,
of people with you.
Yeah, well, yeah,
There
you
will
probably
indeed.
would have a lot of
People
dead
be
people
dying.
with you, but I
Yeah.
don't think you would have a lot. Like you would have a lot of people living, but it'd be come in spurts. You wouldn't really like build that camaraderie. And I base that off of Ghost because you live in this house and you kind of get your own rhythm, like you're actually living there and kind of thing. With Mount Everest, I just feel like it'd be a shitty situation
Coming and going.
every single time. Yeah.
Coming and going.
What about you, Kev?
For me, like I think about like if I made a trip to Germany, I went to a concentration camp just because I'm curious about World War II history, and then I slipped and fell and died there. I'd be stuck in a concentration camp with lots of miserable souls. So that's not what I want to do.
Are those open? Can you go visit a concentration camp in Germany?
Yeah, you can visit the old concentration
I don't know.
camps.
Pretty sure.
That doesn't seem
that sounds
right.
accurate.
You can go. I've heard of people going to the old gas chambers for sure. And it's like getting very eerie, like feeling. Obviously,
Well,
I mean, bro,
Fuck
you want-
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I would go there. I think that's opens. That's like portal of hell kind of shit to me. Like I'm not. No, I mean I'm serious. Like I don't
Yeah.
want that juju on my life.
I think it's bad juju just leaving it open, but I understand the historical side of it, but it also seems kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
But it's
no, I'm
agree
not
with
going
that.
there.
It's a part of history, man.
I just think
get
there's
that.
other historical monuments and historical things that I would rather see.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like
Unless
going back
you-
to what's the big nuclear plant that blew up in Russia?
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Chernobyl.
Like you can go and check that shit out, but like there's like
I ain't
black
fucking with that.
market.
Yeah, I'm
there's,
definitely
there's
not doing
black
that.
market
Nope.
groups that'll
Nope,
take
nope,
you and they
nope.
put you in suits, and I'm like
I ain't
Emily and I
fucking with
like
that.
she's like you want to do that? I was like not a fucking shot in
No,
hell.
I do not.
Absolutely
That sounds
not.
awful.
No.
That sounds
Did you watch the
terrible.
documentary?
The docu-series, like the one that they
The HBO one.
reenacted?
Yeah,
that shit
yeah,
was money.
yeah.
It's the-
That was
probably one
It
of
was
the best
great.
ones I've
It was
ever seen. That's one of the best
fantastic. Yeah.
series I've ever seen.
oh they killed it.
It was
They
great.
did a hell of
Yeah.
a job with it. Fuck.
That made me never want to go there. By the way,
No,
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, they
100%.
talk about it all. There's a show called like dark or like black like dark vacations or something like that. It's like weird places that people would
Yeah.
vacation. And then one of them was they would go. You would have to sneak in, and it was Chernobyl, and you would have to go in there with this suit and stuff like that. I'm like, why?
Why?
Nope,
Why?
not doing that.
Why?
well, I mean,
Thank
there's
you.
some
Nope.
things that I'd be down to sneak into. That's not one of them.
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm
there.
saying. But it's
Like
not
you
the
slip,
fact
you slip
that's-
and fall, and you rip your suit somehow. You're fucking dead, bro. You're
Yeah.
It's a
dead.
wrap. Game over, bro.
There,
And
there
you
is
gotta
that-
tell your kids, you're gonna be like, "How'd you die? What happened to Daddy? Oh, he went to this thing and like he snuck in this place and then he slipped and fell on this rock because he's always
He got
clumsy.
radiation poisoning and died.
He got radiation was died. He killed us too. We're all dead.
We're all dead.
Damn.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's just
Yeah,
there's
I don't
one
get
part
that
of
at
it
all.
that seems kind of cool to see is like because of how it was when it exploded or whatever, like time sat still. Everyone left. They never came back. So that idea of going back to the 80s or late 70s, early 80s or whatever and seeing what that looked like without ever being touched again is kind of a cool factor. But outside of that, there's nothing else that would even remotely try.
Yeah,
to
I'm good
even
on
get
that.
there.
I'm good.
So do you ever, I mean, because you were very, and I wouldn't go to the concentration camps either, but like you were hell-bent, no shot.
No
I'd
shot.
be like, yeah, maybe, you know.
I ain't doing that.
But where do you draw the line is what I'm asking. Like
So the concentration camps get me because it just feels wrong.
like
I'm
would
not
you go
saying
to
I'm-
like
I-
where like a war was taking place? Obviously hundreds and thousands of people died, you know?
Yeah, so I don't
Like
I
in
don't-
Williamsburg or something, you know?
Yeah, I've been in Gatlinburg many times. So
See?
part of me
So, I mean-
feels I get it, but one is like brothers and sisters coming and fighting over an
For a
ideology
cause that they believe
For-
in.
they
Yeah,
believe in,
yeah.
and another one
Yeah.
is a group of people that wanted to make a master race went out and killed people, and I'm visiting their kill section, and it just feels a little different. I know both are about death, but one just feels a little bit more wrong to me.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, evil. That's a
Like,
good word.
Both are
Very
evil.
evil.
It just feels like, why am I vacationing to see how these shitty people wanted to kill innocent people because they thought they were better than them? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it just feels.
All right.
I don't know. I can't. I know I'm not.
I was gauging you. I was gauging
No,
you.
it's a good question, Kevin, and I think a good response by Jason too. I mean, it is like, where do you draw the line? Because I never thought about that before. Like I like do often like think about like like historical sites, but I don't really think about like the actual killing that took place there until you mentioned that. And I was like, oh shit, I mean, you're not wrong, but like like Jason said, it does feel much different. One is a different kind of evil.
I just don't like I'll go, because when I was growing up, I obviously grew up in Pensacola. We would go to these, they have like forts there where like, different battles took place, and kids would be jumping around. And I'm just like, this is where people died,
Yeah, that's not the
and
place.
you are completely disrespecting everything that says that.
Yeah. I think the one that would draw the line, I think probably I would go, just because I know how impactful and how crazy it was, but it does feel wrong, but I probably would say that's it, would be Omaha Beach. Because that was like a massacre. Omaha, yeah, it was D-Day. Like when they came across on the base, and they just got lit up like a motherfucker.
Like Normandy, was that Normandy?
Normandy, yeah.
Yeah, that was it, I think.
Omaha's in
France.
Nebraska.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. It was like, that would be weird because I know like they talk about it all the time. They knew that frontline people, you were just there for bait. Like, you're dead. Like, they all knew. Like, I can't imagine what goes through your head there. Like,
yeah, that's tough.
insane. So that part of me is like, fuck, I want to visit that, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Like, you know what I mean?
I remember watching like some stuff about Saving Private Ryan, and they said like that's one thing they absolutely just like nailed was I think it was that Normandy scene in that movie.
Or watch the Pacific. The Pacific is
I watched the Pacific. Yeah,
the Pacific's excellent, bro. Yeah. It's so good.
I watched Band of Brothers. I never watched Pacific.
You should.
I mean, I love Band of Brothers. It's fucking
do
great,
it.
But it's also so intense, man. It's so intense.
I need to get into I need to be in a really good headspace to see like dark shit like that.
Yeah, agreed.
Kevin's like, no, I need to be just me.
It needs to be a Tuesday.
I don't know why I did that. That was an opening item,
It's
guys.
like, all right, that's it. Moving on.
That being said, let's do Florida Man, and then I'll do a bunch of voice nuggets right after Florida Man. Does that sound kosher? Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
All right, who's got the doc up?
Me? Question mark?
The doc that
spreadsheet?
Mike put up. Yep. No,
He did put it up?
I thought he did.
I don't know, did he? Let's see.
I thought there was a digital doc. I swear to God.
Oh, I mean, because the one I've got up, that's just the old one that goes to 280.
Oh, maybe I'm making shit up. I swear I thought Mike did one for us.
He did
Go
one.
back and check
Did he
that.
share it with us?
I never got it. I'm not cool.
Yeah, if he.
I've been
say-
keeping my own.
All right, cool. Chase, you're keeping your own. We trust you, right, Kevin?
Ooh, nope. Absolutely not. No.
Regardless, I can tell you right now I have the score, and this is just total, not Florida Man. I can tell you Florida Man. Everyone but Chris has one. I have the score right now. Total, Chris has 4, Jason has 3, Kevin has 2, Jose has 3.
There you go. Perfect.
But Chris is the only one without a Florida Man.
There you
For
go.
now.
No matter.
For now.
He's
Don't
got
matter.
that fucking, what is it? Name that show, or what is it called?
Yeah, name
Chase's
that
new
show,
segment that I
which we
love.
have 2 of tonight. So,
Oh, my fucking
good.
shit. Yeah, that's all right.
all right.
Oh, my
so
fucking
Florida
shit.
Man. This is where I read a Florida Man headline, and y'all try and fill in the blank. Florida Man breaks into blank to hang with friends.
Blank. Wait, say that again.
I'm going to say
Florida Man breaks into blank to hang with friends.
breaks into jail.
Okay.
Boys got locked
Breaks
up. He's
into
like,
blank. God damn it! I was like, is there 2 blanks there? The break and blank threw me the fuck off.
No, one blank.
breaks into blank.
You gotta go, Chris.
We'll say like Walmart, since Walmart closes, they got broke into Walmart, want to hang out. In high school, we used to go play hide and seek back in the day in there. Maybe they were doing something like that.
I mean, jail. I feel like jail is the right answer.
No way.
But I'm gonna go school. Breaks into school to hang. Breaks into school.
School's not a terrible
Okay.
one.
All right, let's see.
And put it on the ball.
Oh,
Fucking jail.
It's Kevin. I know it's
Fucking jail.
come on.
Florida man breaks.
Yeah.
It's still going. Okay. Florida man breaks into jail to hang with friends.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, it says a Vero Beach man allegedly high on flakka is accused of ramming his car
yeah.
into the Indian River County Jail and scaling a fence in an attempt to break in and visit his friends.
That's sweet.
Yeah, my boys got locked up. I'm gonna go see him. I don't care.
I just don't see like that. That's a very temporary hang. I just want to
Yep.
throw that out there.
Yep.
you know?
What's up,
It's not
boys?
even
I'm about to
prison,
be out of
it said
here in
jail.
2 seconds. But what's up, guys?
But
I love you guys so goddamn much.
I gotta go now. I gotta go now.
Let's hear this out. So it's a B&E, it's a federal probably or a state, so it's a government building, so it's going to be a felony.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he's breaking in to hang with friends in the case of getting arrested and going to jail to hang out with him too. So I don't think it's just the short stint of.
I feel like he got his wish.
Oh, for sure. Also, like if you're friends with that
Face your
guy, like
fears.
keep him next to you at all times because that is a loyal motherfucking
I
friend.
mean,
Like,
that
it's-
is, the boys are in jail.
Or a
I'm
lonely,
fucked.
or a lonely motherfucker. He might be a lonely motherfucker.
Either way, I
bit
would
of
take a
both.
lonely motherfucking friend. It sounds like he's good.
Come see you, boys.
Imagine that's your boyfriend or husband, you know, and he's like, "Nah, babe, I gotta go. Hey.
The boys are in
I
jail.
gotta visit
Gotta get
Steve.
out of here. Steve's in jail.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
You have a family here." Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
look,
They're
Well,
my family too.
It's Steve. You know, I gotta go see Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Well, Kevin, that puts you in
Steve.
a tie for second now. So
you
everyone has 3 except Chris, who has 4.
I'll hold back my excitement
Thank you for doing that. Thank you so much.
because you know.
Guys, we got a
Doesn't
slip
fucking
down
matter.
for what? We got a Blair sighting. It's been a while since we had Blair, so he's got to be caught up by now.
Surely.
And we got an IMO nugget, so it's a great day.
Good job, peeps. Hey,
Oh.
love y'all. Thank you.
Here we go.
Chop it off. I ain't trying to get.
There you go. That threw
I'm
him
not
off.
trying to get taken off of YouTube again, please.
Well, you did the sound. They didn't hear it.
Morning, fellas. Trying to channel summer. Got a couple items here for Slim Down for What. Both involve mango. I am a mango slut. Kind of like in the fall, I am a pumpkin slut, but I am a mango
we
slut
know.
the rest of the year. Anyway, we got Jello mango pudding. When I bought this, I didn't realize it was sugar-free. It's on the package, but I guess I didn't see it. I don't usually get
We won't
sugar-free
tell
shit
nobody.
because the fake sugar fucking sucks. But yeah, mango pudding. Very fucking good. If you see it, go get it. Doesn't have fake sugar aftertaste. Tastes like mango. And it's pudding. And it's mango. Second item, Lipton mango pineapple green tea. So I chugged like 4 or 5 bottles of this stuff in a handful of days. And
There you have it.
God
then I
damn.
realized it too is sugar-free, has sucralose in it. But it's pretty good. More pineapple than mango, but it's good. It says it has immune support, so I guess that's a good thing for everybody. And I guess the no sugar thing is probably good for people or something. If sucralose doesn't give you the shits. Ugh. Yeah, so that's all I have for Slim Down for What this week.
yeah,
I don't
good
know
job,
what
dude.
Slim down.
sucralose is. I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
Sounds like a
Makes 2 of
sugar
us.
replacement of some sort.
Holy
that gives you the
shit.
shits, maybe.
It is an art. I figured it was an artificial sweetener.
Mm-hmm.
It's sold under the brand of Splenda, but it's
There you have it.
600 times sweeter than sugar. I'm sure I've heard of it, but I guess I've never heard it said before. But damn, 600 times sweeter than sugar. That's fucking intense.
It doesn't seem like it's a legit thing, you know.
I don't know. Man.
No.
You
Doesn't
know?
seem it's sweet. Let's
Yeah.
listen. Blair, let's go, Blair.
Come on, Blair.
Hey, fellas, it's
Blair.
Blair. Been a while.
Blair.
Glad to be current with the new
The
year.
birds?
It's nice hearing
Hear
the
them.
episodes as they come out. Looking forward to something every week. I do have to say, this past episode, I was quite embarrassed for y'all how long it took you to get Aliens. I wasn't even watching the clip, and I got it like a full 3 seconds before Jason did. Such a
you're
classic
an Aliens
movie,
fan.
and
Yeah,
you know
you
the
love
other group of y'all were just sitting there like a gaggle of idiots, dumbfounded, unable to conjure up even a word. Just
fair.
sad, embarrassing, not great, not a great look. But the other thing on the recording at the gym, I actually do kind of side with Kevin on this. Let them do their thing. Like, it's a little annoying when they record mundane shit, but what's more annoying about it is when someone sets up, especially in like the middle, like the ab area, and they're doing something mundane or whatever, and then they start getting annoyed when people walk in front of their video.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're recording your whole fucking workout. People are like, you can't just like set up shop and then act like people are invading. This is public domain. Everyone's paying to be here. Like, fucking deal
Literally.
with it. If you want to record, great. But if I got to get by and your shot is the only way I'm getting through, you're gonna have some sweet, sexy calves walking past you.
Spoiler alert. You're
That's all
welcome.
there is to it.
Yeah.
So, fucking quit crying about it. If you want to record, make it happen. But you're not gonna get like a fucking empty shot in front of the Eiffel Tower. You just gotta fucking, make it happen and quit being a little crybaby douche. That's annoying to me. I'm already getting annoyed. I don't even go to a fucking gym like that anymore. But yeah, that's my 2
Like I'm getting
cents.
fired up.
It's a good feeling.
Agree with that.
I feel you there, Blair. I want to go to a big public gym like that, like a big global, just to see if it's as bad as people make it out to be.
It is.
I guarantee, Jay. I guarantee.
It's that bad, Chris.
Like, I don't see it every time, but majority of the time I go, there's at least a couple people.
Tripods.
Yeah.
Full
Like,
on.
That's
full on.
crazy.
And like he said, there's one, I've seen a guy a couple times, the one I do, he does it in the ab area too. He does it. He sets it up and like goes to the machine across the way and does it. And I know he gets annoyed because people cut through, but it's just like he said, people have to go to the other side. Like, I'm not going to walk around your tripod. I'm not paying attention. I'm going to walk through it. So yeah, there's not as many. They've cut down. They're like, we got to cut this down.
I'm 95% sure if I didn't have a gym at the house already, Emily would, because I'd probably get in fights. I think I would. Because if so, I don't mind you the tripod. I agree with Blair's take 100%. I don't know what my take was when Jose did it, but I do agree with Blair's take 100%, where do your thing, whatever it is. I find tripods to be a little over the top of what
Yeah, a
it
little
is.
excessive.
But if you snap back at me because I cut through your shot, I probably would lose my shit. I would literally lose my shit. So
That's
I
a
don't-
special breed right there.
Yeah, I don't care if you film, but if I walk in front of you, you're not going to yell at me when I'm like, you set it up in the middle of the fucking gym. Like, I'm not going to walk around your tripod.
If you're a fucking influencer or trying to be an influencer like that, just fucking do like Jay does. Just stay at home, bro.
Make your own gym then. If you're
You can
going that
do
big on it, do
You
it.
can be a lot more like personable with your people and
With your own gym, and then
that's my thing too. If you're that big of an influencer at that point, you probably could afford fucking
have your own gym. Yep.
your own home gym. And if you can't, you're doing it wrong.
unless you're just
Something's
like unless you're trying to just like I feel like a lot of people are just like
Doing
trying
it
to do
for
that
the
for
show.
clicks.
Yeah. No, now it is. Now I feel like people just want the engagement and the altercation.
Like wearing
what'd you say?
Like if you're a woman wearing like ass tight booty shorts and you catch a guy walking by your camera looking at your ass, fuck.
Or even if somebody just walks by and just looks in your direction, they're like, "Why are you looking at me?" Like,
What?
I'm
What
just
are you
walking
looking at?
past your direction.
There's videos now that are now finally like just making those into like funny parodies, making fun of them for like trying to call you out. Like, I love that shit. So I love that it's finally there's comedy coming back to tackle that fucking shitty scene, because I remember that being real bad. Like, if you glanced, you were fucking done. Like, the whole world would just murder you. But anyway, one more voice nugget. We got our girl Imone. It's been a couple weeks.
Her name's Naomi. That's I moan backwards.
It's a great scene.
Hey y'all, so during dad tip, yes, the best thing you can do is just be present for your kids and for your wife. Be helpful. Like, we're difficult, y'all. We want to take it all on, but we can't. Just help. Just be there, be present, be involved, be active. That's what makes a good dad. Like, you're not going to get it right. Nobody's going to get it right. I fuck up left and right all the time. I have to apologize for getting upset or telling somebody that they did something wrong when they didn't. It was just the way I needed them to do it, and they weren't doing it the right way. Yeah, it's all difficult. And Jason, I got two assholes. I got two. The first three were angels. Angels didn't have terrible twos, didn't have what the F3s, didn't have fuck me fours, any of that stuff. The last two are nightmares. But I love them.
bro.
I also love them. But yes, I understand. Some kids can be dicks, assholes, whatever you want to call them. All right, y'all.
That makes me feel good about myself. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, my second's definitely worse than my first.
Yeah, I'll say I mean it's crazy, but I agree. There's parts of it that I'm like, God damn it, I love you. You're awesome. Why can't you just do that all the time and not the other stuff?
Yep.
But like like I would say, it's weird. Like I could almost say there are times that I could say the greatest, highest moments have been with the second kid for me, but the lowest of the lows have too as well. And like, so I don't know if that's true or not, but like, yeah, like today, like I gave him fucking goldfish, and he started dancing in circles for no reason. There was no music, and I was like,
goldfish. Fuck
it wasn't.
yes.
Normally, if you give him sugar, he'll start dancing. I gave him goldfish, and he was just like twirling around in circles. I was like, I fucking love you. And then 2 minutes after that, I didn't give him his sippy cup, and he threw the goldfish bowl right at my face. And I was like, I'm
fuck
gonna
your
murder this kid.
goldfish.
Yeah. So that's the roller coaster that I live with, and it's fun. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, 1 second, like Sydney tonight, dancing on my feet. Like she was, like a little baby, and she's like, look at mommy, look, I'm dancing with daddy. Next second, she's fucking like to the point where I want to curse her out,
Yeah.
So, it is, I mean, it comes and goes with that second batch, bro. Just gotta be careful.
Batch.
Batch number 2.
Batch number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Behind closed doors is demon. Bracket time intro.
It's bracket time, baby! Get excited.
What's up,
I'm
guys?
excited, bro. I'm excited about
This is the one this week. My one.
I gotta say, this
champion.
This bracket, I've done the most thorough.
You can't have a champion already, Chris. There's just no shot.
My favorite. Sorry,
God.
my
I've
favorite.
done the most
The
thorough
favorite.
Am I allowed to have a
investigation.
favorite?
The favorite is
is
fine.
what I was
The
saying,
champion
by
is
the way.
not.
Shut up.
I've
my
done the
world.
most thorough homework.
For yourself and for the group, by the way. Like
You're
you've
welcome.
gone above and beyond, which is fucking dope.
Well, don't count me. I may not make it for all of them, but I mean, the ones
Yeah,
I got.
it's
got,
fucking awesome. That being said, I keep saying that being said, I hate that. I'm
There's
gonna
your shirt.
bring the bracket up, and on that note, we're doing chicken tender brackets. I thought Chris was supposed to do this, and that's why I'm like spacing on
Oh,
this one. on this one.
I'll take it. I didn't realize.
We
Give it here.
pulled the top 16 chicken brackets. We're actually only doing 2 criteria. We're gonna do texture and we're gonna do taste. There's all kinds of cool acronyms and adjectives that Jose and Chase pulled together to talk about that. I'm not
Well,
gonna bring
let
that
Chase talk about it.
up. Chase, what are the 2 that we settled with? Do you know off the top of your head? If
I
not,
know it was BBL, which is the breading level.
Balance level. Balance matters. And then
Which is-
what does the
that's more
tendy
of-
do
okay.
for? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You made it sound like
Go
you
ahead.
didn't know. You made it sound like you didn't
No,
know.
that's fine. Good.
And then
Read
what
it.
is the taste? What does the
and the
tendy
taste.
do for your mouth?
What
Yeah,
does the
and
tendy do to your mouth? And the other one is the texture, basically.
Mouth
Texture
BBL.
and taste. That's the 2 important.
That's it.
Tiebreaker, we said the sauce could be the tiebreaker in the sense that if you have 2 fucking tenders and you're like, God damn it, they're both great.
They're equal.
But this other one had a sauce and it made this tender even better. I
We
understand.
haven't run into that yet, though.
I don't think we should. We should.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will.
I don't think we will.
Definitely
either.
not
I
this
agree with
week
you,
you
Chase.
That's why I'm excited that the sauce is not number 3 because that would have just been us forcing fucking ketchup and honey mustard on every single goddamn tender.
I don't think
why
you've
would
been
you
to any
put
of these chicken tender places. by the way.
What are you talking about?
Ketchup and when I walk into these chicken tender places, I say, "Do you have a signature sauce?" Not
What's
one
your
place has been
popular
like,
sauce?
"We got mustard,
Ketchup.
Hey, here's your ketchup. Bo.
ketchup."
I didn't say mustard. I was saying honey mustard. I would say is one of the most popular universal.
Yeah, but
sauces
that's
for
not their
chicken tenders.
sauce.
Yeah, but I didn't. I see my personal thing. I'm not taking it as their sauce. I'm just saying a sauce that they have doesn't elevate that to make it better.
If Cane's has a sauce, which they do, and it's fucking fantastic,
it's the sauce they have.
And Publix does not have a sauce.
They do have a sauce. You can be any.
No,
sauce.
they do not.
Yes, they do. 100%.
They don't have a signature.
What are you?
They have little packets.
No. Wait. So you're just saying every sauce in the grocery store of Publix is available?
No,
as
they
a
have
sauce?
little packets at the deli.
They do,
but they don't
That's
have
not
like
a signature sauce.
Yeah, they don't have like.
I would
a
agree with
tender-
that, but they do have sauces.
They have a sauce.
Well, yeah, they do.
This is bullshit.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, carry
Changes
on.
everything. Changes
Because
everything.
right now, if you go to the website, it says nothing about a signature sauce. It says their most popular
Which
sauce.
website?
Our website.
What website? What type that in?
Cup
What
to
is that now?
cuplife.com/bracket. And if you brackets, and if you go to the bottom, it says, does the restaurant's most popular sauce elevate the attendee? And if you think about it, think about the buffalo chicken tender bracket or sandwich. Buffalo sauce is probably one of their better sauces that they put on there. And they probably have a honey mustard back there too that they make their own. So is it a signature? No, but they probably have their own sauces that we can
They
use.
use Boar's Head honey mustard
It's
for the
dirty.
record.
That's
Boom.
dirty.
Even
This
better.
man put in.
That's
yeah.
dirty.
It's dirty.
It's dirty.
It feels
Anyway,
nasty. It feels
This
filthy.
is already
to me.
going longer than it
Nasty.
should. We're going to try to knock this out 90 seconds, or it's going to be a full bracket episode because I hate when our bracket takes an hour.
Oh my
does-
gosh!
it does
Well,
take
don't
over sometimes.
fucking make the bracket. Yeah, I'm
run-
sorry
run
that
the
my
clock.
videos
we
are
have to
gonna
have a
be
bracket.
over 2 minutes.
You gotta have a bracket.
We have to have a
It's one of the
bracket,
most
we just
consistent segments.
We don't need we don't need like 90 minutes of someone going over something. So I think 90 seconds.
Spoiler
is a good time.
alert.
You had 90 across the board besides Dave's. You made 2.5 minutes on Dave's.
That was my
That's too
first
long.
one. That was my
That's too
first
long.
one.
No,
I learned.
you're
I
not-
got better.
Well, now that
better.
we've teased it, can I see it?
Calm down. First off, say what you gotta say.
Last episode, you had these two, so this is not your first.
This is Dave's was the first chicken tender that I tried, and the first chicken tender that I made a video for.
Then go
just
back
'cause
and do it
just 'cause-
again.
motherfucker. Just 'cause it-
Reshoots.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I won't.
I traveled
back.
the world for fucking Dave's. Like I went to fucking Winter Park for that shit.
I mean, I can say
So
I
you went
traveled-
across
I
the
know,
street?
I know. I lived there. Yeah, we got.
What are you talking about? No, I actually
Chase's,
had
I beat Chase's joke. I knew. It was
Oh, I was just
I saw it
literally-
coming.
It was
I
about
beat
the, it was about the same time.
I literally ate 2 of these in Denver because I was like, they weren't in Virginia, and I drove by them. I'm like, all right, perfect. This solved. So Denver, shout out to you for having Slims, by the way, or Dave's. There was like 2 of them.
They have a Dave's. They definitely have a Dave's.
I think it was
I think they have
Slims
a
too. I
Dave's.
think, yeah, no, they have a Slims too. Yeah,
Come on.
I couldn't remember
Come
where
now.
it was. If I was there, or if I was in a
Jay, you're
layover.
taking too long on the bracket. Get it going. Come on.
Clock's running.
Okay. All right, let's do left side, obviously. Publix versus Dave's. And let's just get it out of the way. The long fucking Dave goddamn
out.
soundbite from Kevin.
All right, quick car review. Dave's Hot Chicken.
Unmute your mic just so you can yell. At
Never
me.
had it before. I didn't know what to do. Okay, so I don't know. I called Jason. He's like, I asked him if I should get the spicy one. Should I not? I don't know. So he said, just do what you want to do, and we'll follow suit. Look at this sucker. Whew, she's hot.
Look at that fucking thing.
No pun intended. It's beautiful. It looks good. It's a nice
Focus up,
crisp
camera. Come
to
on.
it. Looks like nice breading, not overpowered. This one has no spice. Okay. He said it's still gonna have a little bit of something, but no spice. Still gonna have seasoning though. Let's give her a test.
Wrap it up, Kev. Come on.
Very hot. Very, very juicy. Very juicy. Nice. Not crispy. I'll give him that. So if you're looking for like the nice crisp chicken tender, for the fuck of it, I got a medium one. Trying not to. I look like I just came from church, but I didn't. Let me just give this one a bite. You can see it.
What's?
Obviously, there's some
What's
shit
the
on
what?
this one.
Oh,
Right?
it's pickles. I couldn't tell what that was, bro.
Yeah.
It's almost sweet. He said the medium's
I
like a
love that they
buffalo.
gave
It
the
doesn't
pickles.
taste. I actually don't like the. If I'm basing it with the sauce, it is not. It's not for me. The other one's better.
What's up?
Just in case we need this freaking tiebreaker thing. They had some special sauce.
Sauce
with it.
all
I
over
said,
my
you got a
fingers."
famous sauce. He's like, yeah. Here's the sauce.
Yeah.
Looks like a Typical, like, little tender sauce. Yeah, it's typical tender sauce. Nothing great. Fucking taste. What does the tender do for my mouth? Like I said, it's not super crispy, nice and juicy. The taste is good, though. The taste is good with the regular one. Mouthfeel.
Sorry, Jay.
Breading balance level. Yeah, there's not much breading. I mean, there is breading, but it's not like it's not crispy.
I just don't understand.
Tiebreaker dip is just average, just typical. Nothing that sends me over the edge.
Cut it down.
So yeah, I'd give it like I don't know if we're doing. This is my first one I've done, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. 7.3. Love you guys. Bye.
I mean, he did the best he could. He's not very good at what he does.
No, I think the review's great. I just don't know where you go because like it sounds like you were looking for more texture, but then I go back to the Publix subs and the mouthfeel just makes you like cry because it was so textury. So like that's the part that's throwing me off right now.
I'm not sure what's confusing. Say it again.
It felt like you were complaining that it wasn't crispy enough, but then it felt like back in the day in Publix subs, too crispy is bad. So I don't.
No.
I felt.
No, wait. You're talking about subs? What was the main complaint about Publix sub with?
There's the bread.
Razor blade bread.
But I thought you
razor
also
blade bread, and then what else? What else about Publix sub?
Dry. That it was
dryness.
dry. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, moving on.
Yeah, but I
And
felt
was
like
that dryness from chicken?
Yeah, that's the part that I wasn't aware of. I thought it was from the
Could be a combination of both. I don't know.
It's
So
from
here
the
we
chicken.
are. We're doing chicken tenders.
Okay. Since we're doing
idiot,
Dave's,
bro.
and I'm already arguing with you, the reason why I'm arguing with you is because I think it is a better chicken tender than Publix. I think Publix is bland. I think it's dry. I think it's
When's the last time you had a Publix chicken tender? It's been.
It doesn't matter though. I've had it
decades.
many times because I actually do love their chicken.
You put it on the subs, it's
I
different.
do like their buffalo chicken sub. I just don't have it on a pedestal like Jose does. But the reason why it's good is when you do put the buffalo on there, it doesn't make it as dry. So I think the look of a Publix chicken tender is like spot on. It is almost like a perfect looking tender.
For Publix or Dave's.
No, for Publix, the look of it. But once you bite into it, I feel like it's going through bread and it's drier. Sometimes you'll get it right out of the fryer. It might be a little juicy, but that's just oil on the outside. It's not actually in the inside, in my opinion. And I think Dave's I think they both taste kind of similar. But I just like the whole overall feel and look of my Dave's.
Bro. This is the worst take.
You're
top
locking in.
Top 5 worst takes you've ever had in your life.
So you're locking in Dave's. You're voting Dave's.
I'm not a fan of Publix. I'm not a fan of Publix's in general. I think they're overrated. I just think there's a couple combos that are fine.
When I finished Dave's chicken, I went into Publix expecting to be like 16's about to be number 1. Like Dave's chicken was fucking legit.
Yeah.
Dave's chicken was good as shit.
And yet you gave it a 7.3.
Yeah. So should we listen to your number 1 seed then?
Sure. Wait, hold on. Before you do that, I was going to say, because I don't have a Dave's, so how do you want it? Like, because last time Kevin didn't have Whataburger, and he voted the way I did. So I get to pick who cast the vote, is what you're telling me?
Why don't you listen to what everyone has to say about the tender itself, and then you can decide from there.
Yeah, sure.
Number 1 seed.
It's better to be more informed than less informed.
To Publix, the mecca of chicken tenders, apparently, according to you guys. I got my buddy Avery here, but look at this, dude.
See, I was expecting to be bad.
Unbelievable. That looks.
No, it's a great
really,
looking
really
chicken
good.
tender.
Super meaty.
It is good.
So we're gonna give it a shot.
I got a small one.
Oh man. This thing is huge. First off, super good crunch.
Yours is huge.
It's huge. It's perfect for your mouth.
She took literally like the little niblets, like that were left over.
Your mouth is big.
How dare you? Taste perfect, absolute perfect. 10 out of 10.
Seasoning.
Seasoning.
Is that a word?
Sure. Crunch, good. The breading, it's a little heavy on the breading, but at the same time, ridiculously good. So, I'm gonna give this 8.8. No sauce, so if you come to a tiebreaker, you're kind of screwed. 8.8. Taste is great. BBL is great.
What is BBL?
How's the breading? And also Brazilian butt lift.
What is that?
You'll learn later. Bye.
You'll learn later on. You'll learn later.
Yeah, I just disagree. Chase, what do you got?
So I'll start with Dave's. I've had Dave's no spice, mild, medium. I know we're just doing no spice for this. I could not disagree more before I go into Dave's about the medium spice. Kev, you're just wrong on that. I don't know if your taste buds were fucked that day or what, but medium is 100% better than no spice. But no spice is still good. It's a very good chicken tender. It's maybe not as like crunchy crispy as some of the other tenders, but it is crispy. It's just not like I don't even know how to, like just pure breading crispy, if that makes sense.
You have like Publix has like those like niblets that are like
that are just bread.
That are just bread, and you crunch into it, and that they didn't have those.
That does give you the more crispy or the more crunchy, but Dave's is still very crispy. It's just not quite as crunchy. It's juicy. Even the no spice is seasoned very well. I also think Dave's sauce is better than just mid, which is how I took Kevin to. And again, we're not doing sauce, but it's not a top tier sauce, but it's definitely not a mid tier. It's somewhere in between that. Publix, my main issue with Publix, and I've had their tenders on subs, I've had their tenders plain. My biggest issue I have with Publix is it's inconsistent. Because a lot of times it can be overcooked very easily, can be over breaded very easily, and more importantly, a lot of times it just sits in that hot plate. If you don't get it when it's fresh, like mine, for instance, the most recent time I had it, which was what I'm judging off of, now I'll take into account every time I've had it too, but most recently I took a bite, it was like just warm, like lukewarm. It wasn't even hot.
Doesn't that fall?
And it looked fresh. It looked completely fresh. It looked like they had just taken brand new tenders and put them down. And I bit into it, and it felt like it had been sitting there for an hour. It was pretty dry. It was crispy, crunchy. It still had some juiciness, but it was over breaded, and it just was okay. It was just an okay tender. Now, I've had other times at Publix where it has been much better than that, so I can go off that too. But even then, it's just Dave's for me. It's consistently better. It's consistently has more taste. It doesn't quite win on the texture against Publix, but I do think it wins enough on taste over Publix. So
I didn't see that coming. I thought
for me to let me just defend myself for a quick second. First off, consistency, couldn't tell you. My first time ever having Dave's.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, my first time ever going to Publix just for the chicken tenders. Also, if I went back, because Dave's was the very first thing that I ever judged, okay? So I didn't want to go out there and give it a 9.0. But it is a fucking good tender. And I mentioned that in the review. But if I give it a 9.0, what do I have left at that point? You know what I mean? So I wasn't sure at that juncture what to give it. So I think it's, as far as taste goes, I think it's right even with maybe a little bit less than Publix, but I don't think it's very far off.
See, that's where I disagree. I think it's definitely wins on taste.
Dave,
I think, and also, who the fuck orders like out of the fucking basket? Like, tell them, hey, can I please have order of chicken tenders? I'll wait for a fresh order.
I have never done that. And I will never do that.
Well, that's your fault. I mean,
No, it's not my
I don't
fault.
feel bad.
It's not my
I don't
fault.
feel bad for you having bad chicken tenders. Then that's on you, bro. That's on you, not me.
Wait a fucking.
You're at a
Hold up.
fucking grocery store. You can literally just walk around and finish grocery shopping and come back for your chicken tenders.
Bro, do you know how
So
many
you're
times
saying
like
it's-
someone has come up and said, "Can I have some tenders?" And like, yeah, it'll be an hour. Like I have heard absurd
I've
wait
never
times.
heard that in my
Yes,
life.
100%.
I don't. Also, I don't order chicken tenders at Publix. So
But I
asked
go
him. I
back-
said, "Hey, I'm doing this for a competition. I'll wait as long as it takes." They're like, "All right, just come back in 15 minutes."
Okay,
Damn,
so
the Publix
so
efficient.
here's my thing. Though.
1 hour is fucking wild for any fucking food in the world.
I agree.
Okay.
I love how you're bashing us for not wanting to ask when they're delivering food that's subpar. That's on them. They shouldn't be giving out food that's subpar. Like if it's under a lamp after a certain time, you don't give it out to you can't blame us for not asking for fresh. Like don't give
not
food
blaming
that's
you,
not
I'm
fresh
just
in
saying.
general. Like if you go to when you go to McDonald's, do you say, "Hey, I need a fresh burger"? No, you assume you're getting the fresh burger. Like it's
or if we were
like
doing the
that.
fry bracket, would you say, "Hey, when's the last time you cleaned your oil? Can you clean out your oil before you cook these fries?"
No.
I agree. I see where you're coming from, Kev, but at the same time, like that's not our job to make sure they're giving us fresh food. Like they should just fucking give you fresh food.
Oh, yeah,
because you know what? Dave's is fresh every time. I don't have
Dave's
to ask.
is going to probably lose this bracket, but would beat literally everything we've win against.
100%.
Would have been Zaxby's, would have been Steak, would have been Culver's, would
100%.
have been Whataburger. But because we're based in Florida, they haven't really had them. And then Publix, fucking because everyone just goddamn sucks Publix's dick. Everything they do is so goddamn good, they're going to win. And it's going to piss me off. If Publix makes it all the way to the final, y'all are fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. Everybody
Next
here is
time you're
dumb
back
if
in
we're-
Florida, go back and get Publix chicken.
And I will. Dude, I lived on it with a toddler, bro. I came home with it almost every day because he would eat it. It is a mid-fucking chicken tender. By far, a mid-chicken tender. There's nothing about it that's over the top.
Brother,
is it a bad one? No. It is mid as hell.
Not mid. No,
Definitely
I've had mid. I've had mid. I've literally ate every chicken tender on the sub so far. And it's
Culver's
dominant.
Beats it. Culver's beats it. Whataburger beats it.
Shut the
Zaxby's
fuck
beats it.
up, bro.
Ooh,
You're
yeah.
so
Beats it.
dumb. This is the dumbest shit you've ever said.
I'll take that hot take.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
have no
dumbest
problem
shit.
with
No,
it. For
you're
sure.
just
Steak and
fucking
Shake's the
trying to.
only one.
Yeah, you're controversial, Jason.
I'm
That's
not
what
doing
you're trying to do.
controversy, dude. You're just part of the problem with
No,
Publix,
I'm not a
dude.
problem. I fucking
Yes.
went into stop. I went into the fucking situation assuming that it was gonna lose, bro.
Yeah.
And it fucking dominated.
It did not dominate.
I
dude.
literally said at the beginning of the fucking video that this is y'all's
That it was a
fucking number
perfect
one.
tender.
This is y'all's fucking number one. And then fucking took a bite of it and I was like, holy shit.
Wow. It's a holy
Sorry.
shit mid tender. I'm so
All right.
happy for you.
It's your
It's
fucking
so good.
right. Yeah,
It's so
1,000
good.
people are fucking wrong, and Jason Payne
No.
and Chase Powell are
Time
right.
out. 1,000 people, because of the people who ranked are out of Florida. So 1,000% there is a bias there. And if you say there isn't a bias, you're wrong.
There's 100%
You are
a
so
bias. Nobody said there wasn't a bias.
Yeah, that's my whole argument right now, bro.
Okay, so just say
not-
that. Don't fucking shit on Publix chicken
It's still,
tenders.
is it because there's a bias?
It's
in
not mid, bro.
Yes,
It's not
it is.
mid.
It is.
No,
It is
it's
mid.
not.
It is without
Brother,
doubt. a
I
mid
have
one.
ate the fucking every chicken tender on this bracket so far. I know what mid tastes like. That is not fucking mid, brother.
It's mid. It's mid.
Okay, all right.
It's mid.
You've never been so
But
wrong in your life.
That's fine.
You've never been so wrong in your life.
That's fine. If you want to call my opinion wrong about how I taste, which you cannot at all,
Okay,
at
we're gonna
all,
do that.
at
That's
all
what we're
prove
doing
that.
now.
That's
I mean,
fine.
you're right.
If you're gonna call
You're
me out
right.
like that, then I'm gonna tell you you're fucking dead wrong. And you can't tell me what I think.
You are
Do
correct.
not like. It's a mid fucking
you are
Publix
correct.
chicken tender. It's a mid tender. But speaking of people that I know for a fact hasn't fucking went around and tried all these tenders, but is going to suck Publix's dick big time, is going to be Jose right now.
Oh,
Can't wait for it.
100%.
Can't wait for it.
The fuck is this?
What is up, my people? Jose here with my vote for this week's matchups in the chicken tendy bracket. Right
Oh,
now,
the
I
chicken
am
dance.
doing number
The chicken
one,
dance.
Publix
Minutes.
against number 16, Dave's Hot Chicken. Once again, taste, mouth BBL, sauce tiebreaker. Here's how it went. There's a reason that these Publix chicken tenders are number one on this bracket, and this one I don't think that anyone got particularly wrong. They're just so good. They're so good even by themselves, which says a lot because a lot of these places that are on the bracket because they have really particularly unique sauces that go really well with the tenders. Publix doesn't have a unique sauce. Publix is like, grab some Ken's Ranch if you want. I don't give a shit. If you want to dip them in anything or want to eat them alone because they can stand on their own, and they definitely can stand on their own.
Chase, you said this in
taste,
4 minutes?
I mean, that's what Jason said.
I think
right,
it's
I'm running to go to
because
the bathroom.
they're cooked, they're fried in these like pressure fryers, kind of like the way that a lot of chicken sandwich places do, like Chick-fil-A. It just preserves this juiciness to the chicken, which that gives it a really good crunch. So the taste was great. It was savory. It wasn't overly salted. I thought it was fantastic. It wasn't overly breaded, so that BBL was exactly where it needed to be, and it was so juicy that it really put it over for me. A lot of these chicken tenders that we've been having have just been dry. But this was crispy, it was crunchy, it was tender, it was juicy, it was delicious. Now with Dave's, I was very pleasantly surprised as well. Because I had never had Dave's before. And the taste, I was pretty surprised. I got the mild, and I still felt like, and I can handle some heat. The mild still packs a little bit of a punch. So I was pretty impressed. The flavor was really good. They have all of their different flavors and stuff. I just went with the mild and keep it simple. I was way over chicken tenders at this point because I waited too long and did all this like within 2 days. But the flavor was really good. The BBL was good. I felt that it was a little bit more breaded than the Publix chicken tender was, but wow, I may be off. I didn't have them on the same day. Regardless, these were pretty close to me, for me, and so I am just going to say though that the flavor just a little bit over for Publix, in my opinion. So I'll give them the edge on that, and I'll give Publix my vote to move on this week on the chicken tender bracket.
Just unbelievably shocked. Just over the top shocked. I didn't see it coming. Social media obviously has Publix, and Instagram has Publix. What did Chris, what did X have?
Twitter was Dave's Hot, 67%.
Nice. I'm starting to fucking love some fucking X right now, dude. I might get back on it there just because they actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Good shit, bro.
I mean, Dave's
Dave's is. Let me tell you. Let me just. Can I say something about Dave's?
Yeah. Let's double back. Come on.
I'm not doubling back. I literally watched the video. You can watch the video. Watch my reaction.
Yeah.
The fact that Dave's is rated 16 is absolutely absurd. It should be in the top 5, in my opinion.
Can't wait for Publix to go to the championship. Fucking
Ain't no way.
ass tender. No, it's definitely going, bro. Chris, what's your vote?
First, here's my little quick fact here. Publix, there's 1,390 of them in 8 states. Dave's is the hardest to track down. There's 283 of them, and I believe there's some like international, but Dave's on lockdown.
Crazy.
I could not track down the states or where, because it said there was a couple of them that were international, but Dave's is on lockdown. They don't want you to know. 283 locations. That took me a while just to find that. But
That's all the locations that they have?
283. That's
and I looked on a couple sites. Them, huh?
That's crazy. But as far as my vote, this feels dirty voting because I didn't have Dave. So I don't like, because I only had Publix. I feel dirty casting a vote one way or the other.
Is he obligated to at this point? Like,
no, he doesn't have to. He doesn't vote. If he doesn't feel like voting, he feels like it kind of feels dirty.
That's just kind of especially like this one. Like if this is one, like if it was a blowout, I wouldn't care. But like this one, I feel is very close, and I don't want to cast.
Well,
a
then
vote.
we would need a tiebreaker for our vote, wouldn't we?
Because the point, y'all's vote is tied as the points. I say, what's the point?
So we need someone to tie.
No, it's
we're not doing points.
I don't. No, because
we're not doing points.
It is points.
No, we're doing points, and based off the points right now. Yeah, we've been doing points. So each crew gets 8, Facebook gets 10, Instagram gets 20, and Twitter gets 5. So we got 16, 21 goes to that, and then right off the bat, it's a loss.
I thought it was our vote was one combined point based on a 3-2. Okay.
No, we went to the point system.
Gotcha.
Not the last one, but I think even the one before that one. But yeah, so
it's just I hate voting when I haven't had the other one. But I will say I had Publix, and Publix perplexes me because I get them, and like the one Kevin had, I got one that looked just obviously like that. Looks very good. But then the second one I have, the breading, like half of it's already fallen off, and you haven't even picked up the thing. Publix is an enigma. It just doesn't make sense how they work. And then
it's inconsistent.
The taste itself, like it was okay. Like it was juicy, but it just didn't have a lot of flavor. The ones I got, it was all right, and it
I don't understand Jose's and Kevin's.
It was
seasoned.
okay.
Like
It
it's
was okay.
fried. That's all. There's no season. Dave's
I didn't say it was
seasoned.
over seasoned or
I didn't say it was over
I didn't say
under
what.
seasoned.
I didn't say one word about the seasoning.
There was seasoning brought up in that video in some aspect. There was. We said the word season.
Maybe with Avery. Not me.
It's just that's the part that, and then Jose, like, I don't when people are like, oh, it tastes so good. It's just it like they threw breading on it that's not special, and they fried it, and then there it is, and then it's like the seasoning. Where I go to Dave's and I'm like, they actually tried to make this tender special, and Publix just basically probably went to their frozen food section, found some tenders, threw it in the fryer, and everyone just came and said, fuck it, it's Publix, it's so good.
No, because there's chicken tenders coming up like Bojangles, which talk about no seasoning or no didn't even fucking try. You know, they just fried a chicken tender and be like, hey, we're a chicken place, try our chicken tenders. You know, that's what that is.
I don't think PDQ is gonna be hard for me. Guthrie's,
Yeah, that's another one. Was PDQ.
Those two are gonna be the only ones. The rest I know are in there, so I'm excited that I don't have to travel around to go find those. Guthrie's, I'm
At least Guthrie's.
I've had Guthrie's,
though, right?
Well, I've had
I know
Guthrie's so
Guthrie's.
many times.
I
Like I can.
I don't
can't
remember.
tell you.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you remember Guthrie's, you're fucking not doing Guthrie's right. You know?
Yes, that's a great fucking point. That's a great point.
Well said. That is valid. I remember going to Guthrie's.
Since we're in that order, let's get going with Cane's.
Cane's. This better be the best chicken tender in the world. We just waited so long for this.
Spoiler.
Ridiculous. Like a ridiculous amount of time. And it's supposed to be like the bomb, the craziest thing ever, you know? This is what it looks like.
It's not as good.
It's not as big as Publix or even Slim Chickens, who it's going against. But this is gonna burn my face off. I can tell you already.
How do you do that? It's so hot.
It's juicy. I'll give it that. Breading's light, but it's crispy.
Is the sauce spicy?
No.
Am I the first one
Doesn't
to try
even
sauce,
care
or
about
you
it.
just
Just
have-
No, I haven't tried.
sauce for it.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna try it with the sauce because this is like famous sauce and stuff.
Double.
Sauce is great. Sauce might be better than Zaxby's, to be honest. Overall,
Sauce was-
I give
it's
it
the
like
best
a
chicken tender
7
sauce.
flat. No, you know what? It wasn't the taste for the chicken tender wasn't really there. Like it was juicy, and the crunch was okay, but like there was barely any seasoning on it or anything. It just tastes like a plain chicken tender. I'm gonna go with 6'8", 6'9", 6'9".
I get the chicken tender. He's 6 with the 6 flat,
6 even.
6 even.
Yeah.
But the sauce is like 10 out of 10.
Sauce is really good. All right. Love you. Bye.
Someone's trying that AI Adobe Enhance.
It didn't work. Yeah,
It didn't.
Just track it down next time, less.
bro, it's fine. I'll talk to you later, Brian.
Sidebar. That'd be a
I'm
sidebar.
not gonna bore the crowd with it.
Hey, what's crazy about what you just said is exactly how I would treat Publix. That's
I know
what
you
I
would.
tasted in Publix. That's crazy. Let's do what is Slim Chickens, right? So there it is, Slim. Duh.
Chicken tenders. We're back. Slim
iPhone.
chickens.
Is this after work?
Never had it.
Yeah.
How's it look? I got a box. This is dinner, so had to do that. This is what she looks like. Hot as hell. I was a little worried. Came out super fast. Breading looks good though.
Like 3 minutes.
Oakum
Don't
hot.
fuck around, bro.
Fresh. Crispy. And by fresh, I don't mean like hot fresh. It is hot,
That was a
but
crunch.
it doesn't taste like shit, rubbery chicken. I'm gonna grab the sauce. Yes, I'm in the middle of a parking lot. Chill out, bro. The sauce, Slim sauce or some shit. Also, this is Chris's favorite, so I'm trying not to think about it too much. Here's the sauce. Looks like your typical
No, this is your favorite.
tender
I
sauce.
love some Slims.
That was kind of weird. How'd it feel in my mouth? It was good, fresh, not super crunchy though. I mean, it had a crunch, but not like overly crunchy.
decent balance.
That was
You
a
got
loud
the BBL,
crunch. You've been into it.
Brazilian butt lift. It was good. 7-1. 7. Let's go 7-3. 7-3. It's really good though. Not like excellent, but it's good. Good enough. I hate giving rankings, bro. I can't stand it.
Kevin and I are gonna fucking butt heads this season, dude, without a doubt. Like
No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that last
7-3, and you gave a what to Publix?
8-8.
8-8.
Your
It's definitely
mouth is
bro.
stupid.
It's not.
It's
no.
so stupid. It is such a dumb mouth, bro.
No. Even looking back on the rankings right now, I stick with that.
Right,
Stick
you're
with
dumb.
it.
It's fine. I mean, you can be dumb.
It's
We're all
not,
dumb.
bro. I'm telling you.
Chris,
you
help me
might
out.
be
Chris,
getting.
Chris,
You're
I need
thinking
you-
of.
no,
you're thinking
muted.
of
You're done.
fucking.
Chris, you had your
What
time.
was
Chris,
What was
Chris,
your
let's
one
go.
you voted? You went Slims, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm going Slims. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm saying,
Slims.
Kev, you went Slims with your rankings, correct?
Hi.
Hello? Hi,
Yes.
dude. Okay, I didn't hear the
100% Slim
Thank
Chickens
you.
over Canes. It's not close.
Chris,
yeah,
tell them why
as it should be.
Slims should be like way up there. Come
Slim,
on, bro.
all right, well, let me tell you first. Raising Cane's, this trash ass, there's 807 of them across 42 states, which is fucking ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Let's see, Slim Chicken's only 192 across 35 states, but the fact that Cane's is above Slim's is an insult because Cane's, that chicken is shit. Anytime anybody goes, why do they get a cup of sauce? It's very easy because their chicken is trash. You can't eat the chicken unless you drown it in Raising
and the
Cane
sauce is amazing. It can be
Oh,
both.
I will
It
say,
can be both.
the sauce is very good. I'm not doubting that. But the fact your chicken is so bad, you have to everybody has to buy extra sauce just to drown out this dry, bland ass chicken you get from Cane's. It's not even close.
Super bland.
Slim Chicken's juicy, flavorful, good seasoned. It's just probably a perfect, damn near close to a perfect chicken tender is Slim's. Cane's has okay breading, not bad, decent crunch, but it's not even fucking close. Slim's, Cane's should be down near the bottom. Slim's needs to be more in the top 5. I think Slim's got disrespected. Cane's, bring that down to like a 13. That's where Cane's needs to be. Easy enough. Lock it in, Slim's.
Well done.
I will second everything Chris says, and I was gonna say what you said earlier was that is what it's almost like Chick-fil-A sauce. They're going there for the sauce. Like you're not going there for the food. You're like, oh, like you're not. If you'll never leave there without the sauce. So, and I'm so happy we won the battle of not allowing sauce to be one of the 3.
Yes, because that would have fucking helped Cane's
This would
so
have
much.
fucked this all up.
Canes
big
would have
time.
went through the roof.
Yes. Like, because it would have taken a third of it, right? And then if you would take it in, like, oh, it helps out with the flavor, and then the flavor goes up, and then it helps with the texture because it was too dry. Like, fuck off. Cane's is trash. Why Cane's is up there, dude? And it's insane because I think
It's because of the
Cane's
sauce.
is one.
That's why people voted for it.
And we'll get into social, but yeah, I have Slims. What about you, Chase?
So I haven't tried Slims. I second
Bastard.
basically everything that y'all have said about Cane's, though. Without the sauce, it is a very mid to below average tender. It's very bland. The breading's okay, but nothing to write home about. The chicken itself is very bland. I mean, kind of juicy, but even then, it's not like the right kind of juicy. Like, there's good juicy, and then there's just like, oh, that's just, unflavorful water spitting in my mouth. And so the reason Cane's is an 8 is because of the sauce. So honestly, that actually makes me think that one of two things with this bracket voting. Either, for the first time in a while, at least half the people took into account like the criteria when voting for this. Because, I mean, if they're in their mind when they're voting this, they're including sauce, Cane's is higher than an 8 for me. But if they're not including sauce, then it's lower than an 8 for me. So that to me means like half the people voted with the criteria and half the people are like, nah, fuck that, I love cane sauce. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had Slim Chickens, but I have to imagine that it's better than Cane's.
It's so
because
much
Cane's
better.
is average to below average. So
Below average hits it.
All right, because I like to make it fun, let's see where this is. So right now, all 4 of us have it slim. So that's 8, 16, 24, and then what is that, 32? So 32 points currently sitting with them. Social media across the board had Cane's.
sauce.
A little bit
because
closer
of sauce.
on Instagram.
Because of sauce.
Chris,
Doesn't
what is?
matter
What
I mean,
does
they
X
get a
have?
vote, bro.
X said, "Come on now, X is with me. Slim Chicken 67.
Bro,
X went Slim
X,
Chickens.
I am fucking. Let's go, X.
Join us.
They're
Come
the
back.
only ones.
Come on
Instagram
back now.
and Facebook.
It's almost like
so,
me and Chris are voting.
32 plus 5, so we got what is that? 37 points for there, and then 30 for Canes. And
So
I guess at this
Jose's
point,
makes the difference.
Jose makes a difference, and that's kind of why I want to make him go last.
That's
If he votes for
goddamn
Canes,
terrifying.
we're not friends.
What is up? Jose here. And I got my votes for this week's matchups in the Chicken Tendy bracket. Right now, I'm going to give you my thoughts on number 8, Raising Cane's versus number 9, Slim Chickens. Here's how this one went. Now, I had never had either of these. Chris was very vocal about his thoughts on Raising Cane's. I had a hard time really thinking that it was that bad because it's Chris, you know.
Chris.
And they're so popular. So I tried to go in there with an open mind. I had Raising Cane's first, and wow, Chris, you were very right. These are not even like
Thank God.
mediocre.
Let's go.
They're not even mediocre. Like they're just not very good.
They
I
get by
was
on their
very
So bland,
100%.
not impressed. When I think about the taste, I'm like, what taste? They are
Exactly.
so bland, and they were really fucking greasy. The BBL, there was not a whole lot of texture in them because they were so greasy that I didn't really get a good crisp out of them. Looked like they had some decent breading, but these were so greasy that I just really couldn't get through more than one of them. I did try the cane sauce, and that's it. I mean, that's the only thing that is good about these chicken tenders is
100%.
the cane sauce, and even then, they're just a very, very mediocre chicken tendy that is dipped in some above average sauce.
Amazing sauce.
Raising Cane's is as popular as it is, I don't know, or even got this far onto this bracket. This is incredibly overrated. Now, Slim Chickens, in the other hand, I actually did enjoy this. Taste-wise, they were very well seasoned. I thought that the taste was good. It was bold. It could stand on its own. It definitely could use a sauce, which I did the Slim sauce, which was really good. I also had some of their ranch, which was really, really good too. I think it's made there because they come in little cups. So definitely try the ranch with it. But the taste was really good. It tasted like a chicken tender, at least that. So in that, it definitely is better than Raising Cane's. And so here's the thing with the BBL. I thought the breading was good. I thought that it was nicely balanced. I thought that they were a little small. I get the name is Slim Chickens. Maybe that's the reason why, but these tendies are really giving tendies. I mean, just like any smaller, and they might be close to nuggies, but they're still tendy enough. And so it left my mouth wanting a little bit more. But regardless of that, this wasn't even close. It's it's Slim Chickens.
Take it
It's
out of your
Slim
mouth.
Chickens gets my vote to move on.
We're still friends. Good job, Jose.
Yeah, it's cane sauce. That's the only reason that it's
Thank
ranked
God.
an A. It's the only reason people go there. And
Like, I
if
wanna
you say
find somebody
different,
that
you are
says-
lying or you don't have taste buds.
I want to find somebody that says they actually like the chicken.
Slim's is moving forward. There is hope.
And before we vote on it again, I will have a chance to try it. So
Let's go. Join us.
Publix as well. Just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
Asking what?
Are you going to be able to try Publix again?
Has it
Me?
changed in the last 15 years that I
Yeah.
lived there in Florida my
Maybe.
entire life?
I don't know. I tried
Probably
it.
not.
You're talking to me? I tried it like a week ago.
Tried it a week
2
ago.
weeks
It was
whenever
great.
It was.
About a week ago.
Maybe I went. Maybe I have the best Publix in the world. Who knows?
Maybe, bro. That being
Right.
said, we do have next week, and next week is going to be Wingstop versus KFC and Chick-fil-A versus Bojangles. It would make me so happy if we could kick Chick-fil-A out, but I hear Bojangles is shit.
I don't think I've ever tried tenders at Wingstop or KFC.
That
I haven't
also
tried
is
chicken
me
tender.
too.
I haven't tried chicken tenders at Chick-fil-A, so we're about
That's the only one of the four.
I
is
have had
Chick-fil-A,
tenders
yeah.
at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Erica says that's her favorite. So.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, so I mean,
I'm shocked.
Sorry, dude. What does that mean?
Sorry, dude.
Wait. What the fuck does that mean, bro?
What? Chick-fil-A?
You know what?
That is one of the most popular fast food chains for most women.
So you saying you don't respect my wife's fucking opinion on things?
Should he keep
No, I
her
just
name
said I
out his
wasn't
mouth?
shocked that she likes
Keep my
Chick-fil-A,
wife's
but you
name
decide.
out your fucking mouth.
Erica! That being said,
I might be able to hit up a Guthrie's, bro. I was just thinking about.
What's the closest Guthrie's to you?
I will not.
But I'm driving through Tallahassee next
Well,
weekend.
bro, there you go. There's your chance.
Oh, bro, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Go see where AJ's used to be in. R.I.P. Right
They
down the
got
street.
one right off the interstate too.
All right.
Really?
Here we go, guys. Movie time.
It's movie time with Chris. Movie time with Chris.
Movie time. Let's talk some movies. Bros, I think the title says it all. So, since we've last chatted, I've watched 5 movies. The first one I watched is, I know the one I think you've all seen, or most of you seen, that y'all really like. Fly Me to the Moon. I watched that when my parents were here.
Huh?
That was a good one. We enjoyed it.
I liked it.
We had a chill night. I gave it 7 bones. I really liked it. It was
Be honest,
cute.
Chris.
It was a cute little movie. I liked it.
Be honest. No.
I'd give it more than 7.
No.
personally.
Whoa, everybody chill the fuck out.
Chris, yeah, but no, you could tell by your voice that you're just like, yeah, guys, you totally got it right on that one.
It's not Chris's type of movie though, so it's not fair for. He's like, it's a good movie, not my type of movie. That's how I took it.
I said I gave it 7. I definitely enjoyed it more than I thought. I thought I was going to be like, yeah, it's okay.
You're wrong there.
Yo, that is my bones vote that I'm entitled to. So
You're entitled
I know.
to wrong votes. That's fine.
Yo, I just wish
Dude,
Apple
hey,
would promote
bro.
their shit more.
I'd give it a 7
Also-
8 personally.
Also, yeah. So what, Kevin?
I'm
Finish your thought.
saying, I mean, he doesn't.
What?
He doesn't
Come
eat
on.
Publix chicken tenders, so he don't fucking trust him. at all.
Anyway, we ain't talking about chicken tenders. We're talking
Last
about movies.
25 years.
25. The next movie I watched was more up my alley. Nosferatu, the remake.
What?
Nosferatu. What are you
Is
screaming
that
about?
Spanish?
No.
Is that the one with the
Nosferatu.
girl from House of Dragon?
Nosferatu?
Girl from House of Dragon.
Nosferatu?
I don't know.
How
It's
do
a
you
remake of
even
the
spell that?
1930s. Nosfe.
It's like a vampire thing, right?
Yeah, it's based on Dracula. It's not Dracula's story, but it's based on Dracula. Shot really well, looks really good. It's a creepy fucking movie, but I gave it a 6. It was kind of predictable, kind of a little boring at times, but it looks very creepy. It's shot very well. And then the guy, what's his name? Skarsgård, the young one. I didn't know because he plays Count Orloff or whatever his name is. Apparently he took these voice lessons because I hear him talking. Courtney's like, that's
Thomas
the guy that
Hutter?
played. What? Who?
Thomas Hutter. The character, sorry. Nicholas Holt.
No, not
Oh.
him.
I like that actor. He's good.
Sorry, Bill.
Thank you. Yeah, the guy that
Bill
played
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Fuck. He's the new Pennywise. I'm saying.
Yeah, he was the Count. Yeah, he was.
He was the Count, and he did these voice lessons because he was talking, and Courtney was like, "That's the Pennywise." I'm like, "No, the fuck, it's not." Sure as shit. So I respect
Sure
that.
as
Did
shit.
did a little. Took some voice lessons because he sounded nothing like him. But I give it a 6. Creepy ass movie. The next one, she was dying to see it and wanted to watch it, so we watched. And I'm not a fan of musicals. We watched Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
You hated it? Just so you
No, I didn't hate
careful.
it. I gave it a 6.5.
Careful.
I didn't hate it. I
Do
didn't
you like
hate
the
it.
gays or no? Be careful.
It was good for a musical. I'm just not a big musicals fan.
Kevin, what
but
did
it
you
was-
give it? Because you saw it too, right?
Chris,
Yeah,
what?
that's all
No,
Jose.
please, Chris, finish
But-
your review.
No,
and
I
then
say
I'll
I give it a 6.5. I'm not a fan of musicals, but it was enjoyable. That it was fine. 6.5.
the joy that it gave my daughters makes me give it
It's a cop out.
6.2.
So if they didn't watch it with
Yeah,
you, would
you
have
watched
given
it
like a
alone.
5
What do you
flat.
give it?
I would never watch that movie alone.
0 because I would not see it.
Exactly.
No shit.
But yeah, it was like I said. We saw it on Broadway. That was much cooler than seeing the actual.
What does that
movie.
mean?
Like we saw the play on Broadway. It's based on a play.
Oh, okay. All right.
The next one was
Wait, on Broadway, does it tell the whole goddamn story?
Yeah.
That's
It was like
like
3
coming
it was long.
later on in the other movies?
Yeah. Like they broke this up in 2 movies. The play was like the whole fucking thing. But you get an intermission for
Jose was so horny to tell me this whole fucking story. By the way, he's just like, just wait, let me tell you about. I was like, it was
probably
good.
Never
It was
watched.
it was cute.
Yeah,
it was
fair.
cute.
Like I said, it's
the girls love those characters, though. Let me tell you. So
I'll watch it. That's like Mary's favorite play.
Also,
well, that's Courtney's favorite,
will
so that's
watch it
why
with her.
I watched it.
I'm always a fan. Anytime a woman can succeed and look amazing and sound great, I'm happy for my daughters to watch that and feel like they can do the same.
Nice. Next up, I have Gladiator 2, which this you can put this on the list of. You can put Gladiator 2 on the list of sequels that did not need to be made.
Yeah.
It had some okay action scenes, but I gave it a 5.5. It was just very. It's just no point. You didn't need to do this movie. I
was disappointed.
It was just very. It was a letdown. There was nothing. Like it had a couple action scenes, but overall, I was just like, "What? Do we really need a Gladiator 2? Did anybody ask for a sequel to Gladiator?" So 5.5. If you're bored, maybe you want to kill 2 hours.
I thought they did a decent job connecting it, but it was like you said, it was a stretch, and they could have just made this another type of Gladiator without ruining that first one.
Yeah, didn't have to connect it to that.
Fully agree with that. I wish they had done that, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
like you ruined the kind of vibe that Gladiator did. You should have just did this completely on its own, like
its own thing, like Gladiator 2, but no connection to that. But then tried to tie it all in.
That's bad. Yeah, it was
agreed.
I like Denzel though. I didn't mind Denzel's.
Yeah, I thought the
Denzel
acting.
was cool.
I thought the acting was very good. I thought the action scenes were very good. I thought the plot was not very good.
Yeah. There were points I'm like, all right, we just need to pick it up. We're just dragging along here.
Yeah.
Hit that 2-hour runtime, and then we watched on Valentine's Day. We watched The Gorge, that new one that's on Apple Plus.
I've been wanting to see that
with Miles Teller, and I can never remember the girl's name.
Anna Taylor.
Come on,
yeah,
find it. What's what?
I mean,
you found it.
Is it a love story?
It's like a. I mean, it is. It's basically they're both like
it's
both
action though, right?
It's an action love story. Basically, they're protecting this gorge, and one's an American, the other's like a Russian. They're on
that's
opposite
the Queen's
sides.
Gambit chick.
Yes.
She's something.
So and like they're both protecting him, and then obviously since it's just them and the person across the way, that's some romantic. I gave it a 6.5. It was. It's nothing. No, I mean it was good. I definitely see why it was just a streaming movie. It was nothing special, but it definitely. Me and Courtney said we were entertained.
You can't call it just a streaming when Apple Plus puts it out there. So that's discouraging.
How was
like
Rooster good or no? Was Rooster?
Oh
good?
yeah, I think everybody was good. It was a good
was
movie.
Was Rooster? You know.
Jesus.
Why do you keep calling?
Just
him
say he was
Rooster?
amazing. Just say he was amazing.
What do you mean? That's his name.
I don't refer to every actor that's been in Top Gun by their call sign like you do.
I'm sorry. You should.
I was expecting a 7.5 from you.
No, I gave it 6.5. But I mean, that's just me. I'm saying I would recommend you to watch it though. It is a good movie.
I had about
you disappointed me.
I had 5.
That's my ranking.
5 to 7 points to whatever Chris says to movies that he's not in his genre.
But that is in his genre. I feel like.
He's like horror.
You think it's too?
I watch more
know,
than
but
just
it
horror
is.
movies.
It looked like it was like a.
It does
horror
have a little bit
action.
of thriller.
I
don't want to give anything away.
I think what you're saying, Jason, is it had too much of a love story for him. Is that what
the love
you're saying?
story doesn't bother me?
That's
Just
fair.
like
That's
I
fair.
disagreed with him big time on Fly Me to the Moon. I agree with you, Chase. I disagree with you, Chase, when you agreed with his. I think it's an 8. I think it's an 8.
I said 7.8. What are you
Easy
talking
8.
about?
I'm saying
Easy
I
8.
say easy 8.
Okay.
Easy 8 on that one.
Possibly better.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very good movie. I very much enjoyed it.
Beautiful.
I think I'm trying not to like. I think I'm
If
trying
it
to
was,
temper my scores. Is really what like I don't know what I would give a 10, for instance. Like, I think when you know what you consider a 0 and what you consider a 10, that makes it a little easier to like. And maybe it's just I haven't seen what I would consider a 10 in a very long time. So.
If Fly Me to the Moon was created in a southern grocery store that started with a P, it would be a 9.9.
Oh my God, man.
Oh man.
So speaking of that, have any over these past couple weeks, any of y'all watch any movies that you want to?
Yeah, thank you for asking, Chris.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that. I've been watching Drewski's Finding Love, so I'm super excited about that. First episode came out; it's an hour long. Lots of women. He's trying to find love, Drewski. So shout out to Drewski. That's a
Say
journey.
Drewski one more time, please.
Please.
I only said it twice, but I'll say it again.
You definitely said it more than twice.
Sorry about that. he's got some studs, as he calls them. So women who are men, who want to be men. So he's kind of attracted to that. So I'm super excited about him just finding love. And it's been a journey so far. They already had some fights and stuff. So
this conversation's already gone on too long.
Yeah. Did you watch a movie per se?
Anywhere I also watched. What
We
else
don't have to make things up. I feel like other people watch movies.
No, I watched Drewski's Finding Love. I did watch that.
Okay.
Get away from Drewski. Move on from Drewski.
Fly Me to the Moon. I watched it. I very much enjoyed it. I thought the acting was very good. I thought the plot line was awesome. I thought it was a cool take on the moon landing. Very well done.
Some would say it's not a take.
Some might, yeah. Some might.
Jose, I don't think Jose believes we landed on the moon. He wrote a paper on it.
A lot of whites think that as well.
Jesus. Okay. Very good movie, though. Very good. Don't take my 7-8 to mean that I didn't very much enjoy it. Again, I think that's just more me not really.
You didn't give it 8 bones. You hate it.
Yeah.
I see. I see where you're going with too, Chase. But I would say the reason why it was so good for me too. One, because I think in general the movie was good, but then on top of that, I love historical movies
for sure,
or historical place, and then I also love rom-coms, right? And it was both.
Yeah.
So that's why it's probably in heightened on my end.
No, it was a very, very good movie. If you have not seen it, you should definitely watch it. It's one of the better movies that I've seen in a long time. So.
Wow.
One that I saw, I would not cry home. Definitely one that if you want to watch with your
That's the name
wife.
of the movie? I Would Not Cry Home?
No, I said I wouldn't cry home about watching this or scream to the moon that it's amazing. But I think it's a cute movie that will make the guys laugh and the girls be like, because they picked 2 really good actors to be in it. Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. And
the one on
Invited.
Yeah.
Finally saw that Emily been wanting
What's
to watch
it called?
You're cordially invited.
You're cordially invited.
You are cordially
I tried to get Mary to watch that, and she saw the trailer. I think the gator part of the trailer, she was like, I'm out.
That's literally 15 seconds of the movie.
I know. I'm just saying, she seemed like she was a maybe, and then she saw that in the trailer, and she's like, no, I'm good.
That bothers me. You should put up a fight. Like that you would just see.
I haven't seen it. Well, I'm not going to put up a fight for a movie that I haven't seen.
Wait, Peyton Manning's in this movie?
Yes, fucking hilarious fucking
spoiler
scene.
alert. Sorry.
But no, it's a good movie. It's a funny movie. I actually like it's not Anchorman Will Ferrell, but it's that awkward Daddy's Home kind of style. But he's
rated
R.
R.
I don't know.
Love
Is
that.
it rated R?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That makes kind of sense. But yeah, no, it was. Oh yeah, they drop a lot of bombs. Yeah, a lot of F bombs.
Like ends or
okay. Jesus. I'm definitely going to.
I would give it. I would give it a 7.4.
7.4 on the bone scale. Yeah, we've been wanting to watch
rom-coms, and I love Will Ferrell. So
chicken tenders are crying right now.
See, just having not seen that movie, but having seen Fly Me to the Moon, if that's a 7.4, I would on a rating. Then Fly Me to the Moon's probably like an 8.7.
Yeah.
You already locked in 7.8. It's done, bro. You locked it in.
Well, I haven't watched Cordially Invited.
Yeah, but what are you saying? You're saying that Cordially Invited's you're like, there's no way that's that
good.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I probably would go higher,
in comparison to Fly Me to the Moon.
I would go. I mean, Fly Me to the Moon. I would probably even go higher to go 8.5. I just felt like you guys are just dropping numbers low, so I'm like, I'll say at 8. But I think
you're not allowed to drop numbers without being known because then people will judge you, and then things happen.
I mean, when you eat shitty tenders and think they're good, it's fine. That's on you, bro.
Hey, 2 tenders.
Slim's gonna kick its ass, bro.
Good shit,
Chris.
You were
in the
sky.
sky.
You want to jump into a dad tip, or did you actually see a movie, Kevin?
Yeah, no, I also watched Mr. Beast games as well.
Right. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Not a movie.
That's a wrap.
Are you supposed to be on your iPad? You know what, young lady? Do you want to go to timeout? 1, 2, 3. It's time for dad tip.
Get your game face on. Get your game face on. 'Cause I'm going to play, boy.
Woo, doggy dog. It's dad tip. Hey, dad tip this week. is basically your kids are gonna get combative sometimes. All right, sometimes they're gonna talk back to you. Sometimes they're gonna say things that you're like, I don't think you understand what you just said to me. And sometimes they're gonna say things that are gonna fucking hit at your heartstrings to the point where you're gonna be like, why would you ever say something like that to me? I think something that we all need as fathers to remember is not only are they kids, but don't take things personally. So this was a mommy dad tip, because there was moments last weekend while we were having our Narnar sesh in the snow where I was starting to get like so frustrated the way somebody was talking to me, and Erica was just like, I don't even take that personally. And I was just like, I took a step back and I said, you know what? You're right. Don't take it personally. She's just a child. She's just saying stuff. Obviously correct any bad behavior or bad like talk, you know? But at the same time, like, if she says something in an angry moment, or if he says something in an angry moment, just out of fucking pocket, you know? To the point where you're just like, why? What the? Like, as much sacrifice and fucking love that I've given you, you would say something like that to me. Don't take it personally. They are kids. Remember that. Think of all the dumb shit we said as kids.
Never
Think of
once
all
said
the
anything
things. Yeah. We still say dumb shit. But yeah, that's it. Just don't take it personally. And shout out to my wife Erica for that one, because she kind of gave me a little take a step back moment, and good wives do that as well. So shout out to her.
Shout out.
So when you draw the line, then when do you know that it's gonna be? They're not gonna like say that to a stranger and act that way towards somebody else. Where you're
like I said, you gotta correct.
How do you know?
Course correct, but at the same time, don't take it personally.
Oh, so you do course correct. You just don't take it personally.
100%.
Oh, got it. I thought you were saying.
Just don't
You have to
ignore
pick
it.
No. I was thinking you were saying you pick and choose when you want to course correct, and I was gonna ask how do you know how to decide when that is? But then you just said you do course correct. You just don't take it personal every time.
No, I often say to my daughters, like, I sure hope you don't talk to your teachers that way. And they're just like, no, I would never. And then I'm just like, okay.
All right, cool.
I don't say okay. I'm just like, I usually say like, then why would you talk to me that way, you know? And then they're just like, you know?
Yeah, Connor's just got the sass right now, so that's the part where I'm like, no one likes it. Sass, and then the whining. That's where I'm like,
The whining is fucking insane, dude.
And Emily can handle it, and I'm like, Emily, I understand you can handle it, and I know I do a terrible job handling it, but no one likes that shit. So we got to nip that in the butt. Like the whole like
shut that down.
Like the whining of like it just drives me crazy. And then the sass is fine, but like he'll do this like whine sass like, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. You sound like a dying chipmunk, bro. Like fuck that, stop. It's
just doing something just to do it.
So and it finally kicked in, and I finally redid his noise to him, and I was like, do you like that noise? He's like, no. I was like, that's what you do.
Exactly.
It sounds terrible, bro. And he's like, you could see it clicking. And I'm like, see? I'm not making this shit up, bro. It's annoying as shit. So I kept doing it like 15 seconds in a row. And he was just like, okay. And I'm like, fuck off, dude. Like, it's an annoying ass sound. Don't do it. It's just whiny.
Yeah.
So.
My kids are the worst at like, as far as that annoying part.
Yeah.
Their most annoying thing for me is they have to like, get your attention before they make a statement. So every single time my child wants to talk to me or Erica, they have to be like, mommy, daddy, mommy, or daddy, you know, one or the other, whatever it is. If it's daddy, can I tell you something? You don't have to say that. Like, just fucking tell me.
Just say it. Just tell me something.
I'm literally like, me to you, we're right here next to each other. You don't have to say daddy. Like,
I'm
just
staring
say it.
directly at you.
Yeah, we've been having a conversation.
Just tell me.
You could just continue on with the conversation. You don't have to be like, Hey, I had the best lunch ever, man. Let me tell you about my day at school. By the way, Daddy, can I tell you something? Like, you don't have to say that.
Yes, you can.
Sorry, that might just be me getting annoyed.
No, it's probably definitely you getting annoyed.
It's definitely.
I thought you were trying to say that they were like, Daddy, you suck. I'm like, okay, that would piss me off. Like,
No, they do.
They're just saying, they're just telling you a mundane like fact in the middle of a conversation, but they have to announce it that they're telling you.
For Erica, like
That's
her
Kevin's. Can I share my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, exactly. No, for Erica, like Erica is obviously at school with them all day long. Not with them personally, but Erica is
in
at
the
school.
same location. Yeah.
So when she gets home, you know, we all have that downtime, right? Every one of us have that downtime. We're like, all right, let me just catch up on some bullshit, whatever is going on in the news. For me, it's like, what is Joe Rogan saying today? No, I'm just kidding. But
Make one Joe Rogan comment to him today.
That's it.
Stuck with it, bro.
No. No, but this is her time to catch up when she gets home. And like as soon as they get home, they're like, Mommy. Kind of like the fucking like what is it?
Family Guy.
Family Guy where he's like, Mama.
Yeah.
Say,
Same
what?
shit, bro.
I get you. You know what else annoys the fuck out of me when this is where we fucked up is incredibly long, but let's find out how long it is. Let's find out. I don't know. It could be.
I'm going like
what do you
9
think?
minutes.
Over
9?
Yeah,
I'm
going
going
7:45.
No, I'm gonna say 488.
No shot. 488? What?
488.
He immediately regretted saying it.
He's
It's,
like, oh, that's what I said.
It's just shy of 7 minutes.
Am I wrong?
What is up, my people? It is time once again for another edition of This Is Where We Fucked Up, the weekly fact-checking segment on the podcast where I call out the mistakes of the previous week, or the previous week, when we end up skipping a week out of nowhere. Unfortunately, for me, we're not skipping this week too, because I'm not able to join the guys, but I am coming to you pre-recorded to provide you a quick follow-up from episode 284. It'll be another short one this week, so you better hurry up, Kev, and get that piss break in, because you don't want to take too long and miss some big point opportunity points that are coming up after this segment, because new podcast segment, Name That Thing Chris has definitely watched multiple times, is coming right up after this. So you'll want to make sure that you're settled in your seats, because we're not wasting any more time and going to just dive right in, because this is where we fucked up in episode 284. Alrighty, like I said, nothing too big to call out this week. It's been a slow fuck up couple of weeks on the show, but we'll get some good stuff in here. But I do want to start off with a quick follow-up from the last time that we were together. I was talking about Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips, and I fucked up where I mentioned some stores that they were available at, because we had previously thought that maybe they were not available anywhere but at certain sandwich shops. I named a few, but I failed to mention one that most of our listeners should probably have access to. Luckily, our good friend Kayla slipped into my DMs with a picture of a glorious display of tons and tons and tons of Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips, maybe not tons, but definitely plenty, at her local Costco's. So if you're still looking to experience the absolute party in your mouth these delicious kettle chips provide, swing by your local Costco's, grab yourself some samples and a few bags of these lovely Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips. Maybe Miss Vicky's can sponsor us. And don't thank me. Thank Kayla for slipping in with some facts. Kev, you get really excited when you see Jason, typically, regardless of what he's wearing. Typically, the less he's wearing, you get more excited, but you really, really do love to see him in that mustard hoodie. You can't help but call it out every single time that you see it, but there was something about the color that felt a little off to me. After being on the show with you all last time and seeing Jay in the sweater again, it felt to me like mustard may be a little more yellow than the color of that sweater. So I decided to use the skills of our brand new, this is where we fucked up, AI correspondent, Franklin, to get down to the power bottom of what color Jay's hoodie really is. Now, why is his name Franklin? Honestly, I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my mind, and the name just felt right for something that knows everything. So, Franklin it is. But anyway, Franklin is saying that the hoodie is actually more of the color honey, which, you know, as sweet as Jay is, it makes perfect sense. Honey is a shade slightly darker of mustard, and you can even go as far as to calling it honey mustard if you really want. I honestly do not care. I just have no content. Thank you, Franklin, for your artificial research.
You don't have to force it.
What just happened?
Last thing to mention here also pertains to you, Kev, and this comes as we were talking about the major transgression that you did that one time that you were very creatively iced and how you turned into a huge bitch about just doing the duty that one must do when they are iced. This came up last week. We were talking about that time that you were iced and you cried about it and you complained about it. And during that part of the show, you mentioned that you did end up drinking the ice. And this was several years ago. But apparently for some people, it is very much ingrained in their heads because several sources that were present that night that bottle of Smirnoff Ice just dangled down over your face with a piece of string did reach out to clarify that you absolutely did not finish that Smirnoff Ice.
False.
You had help to finish it, and so you cannot say that you actually finished the ice.
Bullshit.
Did somebody help you?
This is a huge transgression, man. If
me.
anyone out there
0%
would like to help our
people
buddy
help me.
Kev redeem himself, you
He
can send
drank the
him
whole
a
thing.
lovely bottle of Smirnoff Ice. You can slip into my DMs, and I can get you the details of where you can send it, or you could just send it to me. Typically, I'm pretty close to him, but perhaps together we can finally correct this terrible, terrible wrong, and the man will finally come through and drink his Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, but why?
That'll do it for this week.
You never did it.
And finally,
apparently.
It definitely
here
did.
is last week's
Moment of Cringe.
Smells fruity, raspberry, citrusy. Let's give it a taste.
I don't get that one. Mad. So anybody help me on that one?
Thank you.
What did he say?
I don't know. My dick started overflowing. That's it for this week, folks. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Just slip into my DMs at hiphipjose14 on Instagram. Thank you, Mayor Adamson, as always, for the supplemental producing. Thank you, Kayla, for slipping in and keeping us accountable. And Franklin, you can't hear me, but who knows, maybe one day you will, and you'll be in charge of deciding whether I live or die. So thank you for your AI support. Until next week, peace!
There you go. Kevin, write this down. No one wants to hear this. 1350 by 1080. I figured out a way to do all your posts in one, but it's going to cut it off if it's a reel. So everyone go on Instagram and check out all 4 of the videos that we posted on this YouTube channel of him going through all the chicken tenders because he's kicking ass and actually producing when he eats these chicken tenders, and I don't want to ruin it. But they can swipe through to see all the matchups you did. But the real side of it gets cut off when you do it through a carousel. You'll see it. It's on Instagram. I know nobody right now listening wants to hear that, but I just wanted to tell you that, Kevin.
Hey, man, handle it. There you go.
Probably could have told me that off the air, but that's...
No, I'm going to tell you that right now because I want
right
to.
now.
I want
it's
to.
fresh.
Name that show. Are we doing... Can you remind me again
which one
before
is
we wrap it
it?
up? Are we doing the intro video or are we doing your Name That Show that you put together?
I thought it was mine.
Okay, that's all I'm making sure.
I just put Name That Show. I didn't know. So
damn,
what is
I
your...
know this one. Starring that guy from that movie whose name rhymes with a fruit. And he's got to stop that other dude whose name sounds like a football team. And he started in that one show. And he kidnapped his girlfriend. He's going to feed him to that animal. Was it a cheetah? No, I think it was a lion. Maybe a shark? Shit, I've been thinking about this way too long. How's no one else guessed it yet? Shit, am I saying this out loud? Shit. What's the name of that fucking movie?
Fucking movie!
I need to clarify two things before we hit these clips. One, I added them back mid-show because I guess they got deleted, so I think I did it correctly. We'll see.
Okay. We shall see.
And two, for some reason, every time a video or audio clip is played, my computer lags really bad, so y'all are going to have to tell me who wins. So,
Nice.
Perfect.
All right, ready? And clip one in 3, 2, 1.
Go join your friends, you wiggles.
Goonies.
Chuck! How'd he get out?
Oh, it's a clip of the movie.
Save him, his mouth is dead!
Always has been. I was waiting for the intro.
Oh no, it's not the old one. It's like it's a scene from the movie.
Yeah, I wasn't.
That's what it's been
expecting
this
that.
whole time.
has.
Funny story here. That was originally planned for while Jason was out as a fuck you to him for being out.
You dick, bro.
Jason going back and listening, going, what the
I literally
fuck?
told Mary, I was like, I was always gonna do a Goonies clip. I was like, is it fucked up if I do it while Jason's out?
I want to make
She's
sure
like,
that
"Kind
Jason
of,
has
yeah."
it.
I was like,
that
good.
would
Is it
piss
fucked
me
up
off.
that you waited to do it until he was here?
I was gonna do it when he was out, Kevin.
But
And then you
didn't.
fucked it up, Kevin. You couldn't
And
be
then
honest.
you
so that's
fucked it
on
up,
you.
Kevin. This is your fault.
Remember, the whole thing's your fault, Kevin. Remember, this all is your
Also,
fault.
I could have
remember?
did it on Tuesday. Jason's like,
I also
back to
would've done it Tuesday.
8 o'clock and
Okay. Clip
Fucker.
2 in 3. Oh, hold on. Jason gets
Hold on.
his. You can put it on the board, right?
Thank you. Yes,
I mean,
100%.
yeah,
Thank you.
That's
Well,
your
put it.
control.
Yep.
It's. I gotta find it. It's a whole.
Oh, Christ.
my
Here
God,
we go.
dude.
Okay, I found it.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
One more time.
There we go.
Nope. Oh, it's going to come through again.
He's got it.
All right.
He's got
Clip
ammo?
2 in 3. Oh, should also say this one was given to me by a listener. This one was given to me by a listener. I'll say who after I played the clip. 3, 2,
Oh, this
1.
doesn't seem right.
Do you believe him?
I don't know that I believe anyone's 100% a dick, man.
I mean, do you believe that he's here to help?
Anna.
Let's run it again. I
Play
don't
it
know.
again. Ready?
Do you believe him?
I don't know that I believe anyone's 100% a dick, man.
I mean, do you believe that he's here to help?
I know the actor. I'm trying to.
You've
Oh,
all
yeah.
seen this movie.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
have.
One more time. Oh, for sure. You have
No,
all 100%
no, you don't have to play it
seen this
again.
movie.
Does
One
anybody
more
else
time.
play it again?
I mean, it,
I don't know that I believe anyone's 100% a dick, man.
I mean, do you believe that he's here to help?
yeah, I got nothing there.
Can I think it's
Take a
that.
guess.
What is it? I don't know the name of the movie.
I know. I'm thinking you
It's
and I.
the.
Are
I think it's the Seth Rogen, The End of Days movie. What's it called?
I'm not going to tell you what it's called.
No, it's definitely not that.
All right, that's my guess though. Whatever that movie
The End
is.
of Days movie.
Has anybody got any help? Can you help
This
me
is
tell
the
me
end.
that? Thank you. This is the end. That's what I'm guessing.
It is not This Is the End.
All right, that's my guess.
I know the actor. I can't think of the name.
How
of the
long
fucking
do you
movie.
give them until like the end of time?
mean,
like that's it. It's
I'll
over.
play it one more time and wait.
No
20 seconds,
shot. We're
and then
playing
done.
it again. There's zero. No shot. We're playing this shit again, bro.
It doesn't matter anyway.
I don't
Do
know.
you believe that he's here to help?
I can't hear it after Kevin.
Did you hear something different than you heard the
Yeah.
first 3 times?
It
Like,
might
I mean,
key
come
you
on.
off to who the actor is, perhaps.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, I know
don't
the
get
actor.
it. You
I
either
know
get
the
it or you
actor.
don't get it at this point.
I know the
All
actor.
right. Well, no one gets that point. Thank you, Mike, for giving me that suggestion. I actually think the original clip I had was longer and had more in. I think I uploaded a shorter clip, but thank you, Mike, for the
But what?
suggestion. Apparently, it was
Okay.
too good.
But what? Yeah, I have no idea.
Good job, Mike. Thank you so much.
Shout out, Mike.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
And I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let that just eat at you, Jason. So
I
Wait, what do
know
you mean?
who it is.
He's
Like,
not
can
going
I-
to say what it is.
Can I say
I'm not
the
gonna
name
say
of
what
the
movie it's
actress
from.
and then-
Why not?
And then
because
dig
I
into
wanted
the
to eat
actual
at him.
movie?
Oh, I'm gonna Google it right now.
Okay.
What are you googling?
You do that.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google. What are you Googling? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna Google it.
All right, but Jason does get on the board. That is his second one on the board. Chris, you only have a 1-point lead on the on name that show
I know
slash
who it is.
movie.
Can I just guess? Can I just throw a movie out there? I
Yeah,
know it's John
why
C.
wouldn't
Reilly.
you?
It's John C. Reilly. It's the fucking music movie. It's Walk Hard. Is it Walk Hard? Walking Hard?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, fuck it.
There's no shot at this
Damn it.
juncture. It
It's
doesn't
John C.
matter.
Reilly.
It doesn't matter. He's
It's John
wrong.
C. Reilly. It's John C. Reilly. That's all.
Yeah,
I know.
we're not giving it to him at that juncture, anyways.
I never said.
I'll decide if I'm giving it or not. But
No, the fuck you're not. I mean, I don't know
Yes,
who the
I
fuck you think you
absolutely
know. Hell no. Hell
I'm
no.
the person who runs the big board. That's who I
Wait,
am.
so you can just fucking willy-nilly anything you want to do.
Is the episode over? Has he Googled anything?
No shot. Yeah, possibly.
You all
Right
get
now I
one
am.
guess.
I've already guessed.
Anyways.
I've already guessed. So I don't understand.
Chris, I can see the screens flashing.
Then
in his
why don't you
eyeballs.
go ahead and
you
just
get no
wrap
guess.
I'm
it up,
not
Kev.
Googling. I'm not guessing. I have.
You get
not
no
even a
guess
clue.
regardless. Anyways, just tell us what it is.
No,
Go ahead and wrap it up, Kev.
Yeah. No, I like that. Like, let the listeners chime in. I would love to hear them.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody has a guess, yeah, I'd be curious on their guess.
I'm
Make
definitely
sure
down.
that you
Please
follow us
DM
on
us.
all social sites. Cup to Cup Show. The CTC OnlyFans is our Facebook group. Make sure that you join that. That's where we do our voting for our chicken tender bracket. It's also where we like to have a good time, and also other people have a good time. Visit our website, cuptocuplife.com. That's where you can find everything you need to know, except for our bracket on mobile sites. Make sure that you check out our merchandise store. You can find Jason's hoodie he's currently wearing.
Hi.
Find this one. You find the old hoodie on there if you wanted to.
You can find Jose's Jose.
Hey man.
Hi,
what's
Chris.
up? Hey.
You put on that hat. Kind of threw me
Would
off.
it threw you the beat? Yeah. You thought it was
Yeah.
Jose with the beanie on?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But anyways, that's all we got, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Please chime in. Let us know what you think about Chase's movie thing.
It's
Love you
fun.
guys so
Fuck
much.
me. I'm losing sleep. Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
God damn it.